The raising day for any organization is a very important event, a very important day. I believe that a lot of programs do get organized here, followed by a dinner also for the officers and concerned. So, my best wishes for that, and few things which I would like, I think as relevant, and I would like to talk about. Basically, being also the head of police force here, relates to what the Comptroller of Defence Accounts mentioned. Now, the entire crime scene, the profile of criminals and crime has changed. Earlier, when a crime took place, when an offence took place, there was always a scene of crime, which is called in police parlance scene of crime. In some place where that crime has happened, there is a victim and there is an accused, and mostly both are present at the spot when the crime happened. That's why the concept of eyewitnesses come and all the things come. As the time has progressed, and we have seen, we are coming across a very different type of crime called as cyber crime. Now, cyber crime defies all these traditional principles through which we also go to detection part of it. First of all, there is no scene of crime. You are sitting in your own house, you are operating one of your, we call terminal equipments, or like mobile or a computer or some other thing, and the crime actually takes place there. The accused, the person who is defrauding you, is nowhere in the scene. We do not even know where he is, whether he is somewhere near you, he is part in this state, he is in this country or outside country as well. That also is not known. So with this, the entire paradigm, the entire thinking of the enforcement, especially with respect to the cyber crime, is changed and different. We as police department definitely have, with the cooperation of not us, but like I4C, Mighty, different organizations, have been trying to see that we ably counter this challenge, this particular problem, this particular danger of cybercrime, we challenge. However, one thing which is today now also important and will remain prevalent in days to come, especially in case of cybercrime, is the preventive aspect. The preventive aspect of cybercrime is going to play a very important role, and if we decide that there will be no cybercrime, no cyber criminal can actually do a crime. Today I will tell you the general profile is like number of cases reporting has gone up tremendously, because you don't need any skill here. Earlier a person, if he wanted to do a pickpocketing or he wanted to do a burglary, he need to have some skill, he need to put some efforts in. Here it is not so. A bit of basic training, bit of basic knowledge, and you can start doing the cyber crime. So, like charity begins at home, the prevention begins with ourselves, as long as cybercrime is concerned. So, as I was saying, out of 100 cases, maybe one case is something which may relate to network forensics, real hacking, and that kind of thing. 99% of the cases are through social engineering. Social engineering is a long concept, old concept, but cyber criminals have perfected it, where you are made to believe that you will be at a disadvantage. Something will accrue to you by way of disadvantage if you don't share your credentials, be it your credit card number, account details, account number, and most important part, the double factor authentication, or whatever whichever you have chosen for that particular password or key. Only because we are sharing our OTP or we are sharing our credentials or details are the cyber criminals able to operate. Otherwise, systems are robust. If you don't fall prey to sharing your details with anybody, mostly these are done through phone calls nowadays. And you'll be surprised to know, nowadays the digital arrest is being talked about a lot. You'll be surprised to know very well educated people, people who have been themselves professors, people who have been scientists, people who have been bankers, people who have been in government job. They have lost their entire pension, entire lifelong saving of 1 crore, 2 crore, over a period of 2-3 days. They have lost their money. The first and foremost thing is that you are not supposed to share your credentials with anybody. Nobody, repeatedly banks will be, you must be getting SMS from banks and all this. Repeatedly they are saying that we don't ask for credentials. No government official or bank official will ask for credentials. Anybody else asking, don't share it. So this is something, I think, the first principle which we have to follow. If you do, what happens, I will sort of just briefly tell you. The moment you share your credentials, they have their mule accounts, SIM card cloning, a lot of things, different things ready. Through proper banking channel, your money goes to them. Partly you are depositing the money, sometimes they create a tunnel, but tunneling has slowly been countered by, mostly our people are depositing themselves the money, online transfer. The moment the money is transferred at the other end, and these are all mule accounts. Mule account means if the KYC is done, the know your customer is done, you'll find that either it doesn't exist or it exists a person who is not operating the account. So he doesn't have the idea what's going on in his own account. The moment the money goes, it is layered. Layered means, I suppose 10 lakh has gone. 1 lakh, within 1 hour will be transferred to 10 accounts and different places. And within next 1 or 2 hours, second layering will take place. 10,000, 20,000 or consolidated or like that. Third will be either withdrawal from ATMs or sometimes conversion to different forums like small deposits outside, abroad, etc. because big amounts are not allowed. And finally, some cash withdrawals through ATMs within about 2 or 3 days. Entire money to the amount of crores can be taken away by them. Very organized way. So by the time you report to us, we go to the first bank. Immediately, if it is not a holiday or something, in 2-3 hours we are able to find those 10 accounts. But again the money is not there, further gone. So this is how they defeat the law enforcement. Because we have to again ask the next bank and all. So our process takes some time, but the online transfer takes 2 minutes for him. So your money is gone with no time. So this is the biggest issue, biggest challenge. First part I told about prevention. To counter this, we have now made a system of a nodal officer, and also from banks and this pay wallets or UPIs, etc. the nodal officers are assigned now. If you realize that you have been frauded, a cyber fraud has been committed upon you, and you immediately report, reporting is to 1930. You can make a phone call there, or NCRP, that is National Crime Reporting Portal, is there for cyber offences. You can log in and they will ask you details. They will ask you name, the account number from which you have transferred money, all these details they will ask you, which phone you received the call from. Fill all those details in. There is an automatic process of the nodal officers trying to freeze this money in transit. Sometimes banks, it takes some time in transfer, etc., or it is still in transit, not accounted for the other account, in the other bank account. This money can be frozen immediately. Then retrieval part is easy. You, through the complaint, you apply to the court and money is retrieved within a month or so. The second part is the reporting part. Immediately, as soon as you report the crime, there is a possibility of stopping this money from going out of the account. Though I told you it's very fast. So still in many cases we have been able to get half the money, sometimes 75% money, etc. frozen and then reversed. These two parts are very, very important for us to follow. Otherwise, as of now, every day a new modus operandi is being devised by them. Many cases they are calling people and saying that and they have the database of different things which are open to the, we are trying to tell the different agencies that this should be closed. For example, a courier agency, it also outsources some of its work. So what happens that the moment you have booked a courier from here, I'm not saying it's for all the couriers, sometimes it happens, immediately you get a phone call that have you sent a courier parcel? So you get convinced, yes, I had sent, how does people know? But many of this data is shared in an open platform because there are outsourced people, agencies where this data comes in from. Sometimes the data also get hacked by them, like bank accounts and all that. So moment you receive any such call which is trying to tell you that you have done something wrong, and in return they say that deposit money, 100% it's a fraud case. No government agency, nobody will ask you to deposit money for anything. Why should they do? But unfortunately, the way things are, or the way things are building up, we find that a lot of people fall prey to it and lose money on daily basis. What we are trying to, we will try to also collaborate and coordinate, because here are quite a few people only, and you may be our messengers, but still will not reach out. I believe that in the South Zone itself there are 9 lakh pensioners, and all India level 33 lakh plus family alone. So outreach programs, we do have a QR code where we give a lot of educational awareness material on different modus operandi, latest what is going on, all those things we give. So, and also we have 1930 and NCRP standees which you can scan and thereafter get the information from. So we will work out with the CDA and their staff to see that we regularly update this information, that we give this to you for all outreach programs where you can educate people, and once people have downloaded QR code, monthly if they just open the QR code itself, we'll get the latest updates as well. And we'll also try to see if we can get some cyber warriors or volunteers amongst you, because we have a program called Cyber Warrior or Cyber Volunteer, where if you want, or your neighborhood you want to be a person who can be nodal officer for these type of thing, we do facilitate that from our side. These two things we will try to do, and otherwise this is one menace which we need to counter jointly, and it is possible, as I told you. Apart from this, there are many other things, but I thought this is the most appropriate thing to speak, because the most vulnerable population is pensioners by and large. Many of us are a bit on the higher side of the age, and we are not aware or well versed with the daily nitty-gritty of the offences. So this is something which need to do, and the police department of Tamil Nadu is very much ready to cooperate. I thank the CDA here and his staff and all of you for being with me today on this occasion and having invited me today to be part of this function. My best wishes to you all on the raising day. Thank you so much. Have a good day.
Thank you, sir. I am really overwhelmed by your humble speech, and also thank you for throwing light on how to be cautious on cybercrime and steps taken by TN Police to help the victims of cybercrime. Sir, our department is always ready to collaborate with your organization for bettering our service, and it aligns with the vision and mission statement of our department. Today, we take a moment to honor and remember the dedicated individuals who have served our country as well as our organization with passion, commitment and excellence. Our controller has put tireless effort and always given due importance to fulfill the needs and grievances of tri-service pensioners and defense civilian pensioners. I now request Chief Guest and CDA Sir to honor the pensioner with a shawl and a gift. Sri S. Natarajan IDAS, retired PCDA. Sri A. Ramaya IDAS, retired CDA. Sergeant Commander Pari K. Subedar M. Tirunavukarasu. Subedar Prabhakaran, TN. Junior Warrant Officer, Krishna Nambi Srinivasan. Chief Petty Officer Sudhakar Chetty. Havildar R. Jalanjakshi. Chief Petty Officer Sudhakar Chetty. Naib Jayanta Babu B. Serious appreciation for meritorious service is given to the members of IFP cell. Shri Dilip Kumar IDAS, Deputy Comptroller of Defence Accounts. Shri K. Rajaguru, Assistant Accounts Officer. Srimati A. Kangam, Assistant Accounts Officer. Shri M. Shri Sai Prasad, Assistant Accounts Officer. Shri V. Shankaran, Supervisor Accounts. Srimati V. Gayatri, Auditor. Shri S. Vigneshwar, Auditor. Shri Ravi Kumar, Auditor. Shri Navneet Tiwari, Auditor. Serious Serious appreciation for meritorious service is awarded to Srimati S. Sivagami, Private Secretary, for her exemplary work and outstanding contribution in providing a strong administrative support. CDS Certificate of Commendation is awarded to Sri K. Haridas, Senior Auditor, for his outstanding contribution towards prompt and in-depth analysis of systemic faults and efficient licensing work.
Moving next is the prize distribution to the winners of various events held during the annual day celebrations of DGP Day 2024. Coming up, Chennai men's event, first place goes to Mr. Abhishek Maurya, Auditor. Second place goes to Mr. Akash MS, Auditor. And the third place goes to Mr. M. Ajay Kumar, Auditor. Up next is the badminton women's single team. The first place goes to Miss A. Sosan Fatima, Senior Auditor. Second place goes to Mrs. S. Sangeeta, IDAS, ACDA. And the third place goes to Mrs. S. Kavita, Senior Auditor. The winners of men's volleyball event goes to Mr. J. Krishna Prabhu, Auditor. Mr. Sanjeev Kumar Kushwaha. Mr. Chandran Kumar, Mr. I. Shrikant, Mr. Gaurav, and Mr. Abhishek Agarwal. Thank you, sir. I request our esteemed Comptroller to present the chief guest with a memento and shawl as a token of gratitude.
Next, I request Sri Dilip Kumar, IDAS, the DCPA, to render the vote of thanks.
Respected Chief Guest, Sri Shankarjeewal, IPS, Director General of Police, Tamil Nadu. Respected Sri T. Jayasiran, IDS, Comptroller of Defence Accounts. Fellow IDS officer, distinguished guests, print and electronic media. Very good morning to all of you present here. I would like to thank our respected Chief Guest, Sri Shankarjeewal, IPS, Director General of Police, who blessed us with this kind presence today. Sir, as a guardian of law and order, your leadership not only ensures the security of the public, but also instills a profound sense of confidence and peace in the minds of the citizens, and we are sincerely grateful for your service, sir. Thank you. And sir, I sincerely thank for enlightening us with the growing challenges of cybercrime and the importance of vigilance in safeguarding our digital presence. Sir, your insights on proactive measures like not to share the OTP and reporting to 1930 and helping us with the QR code and also responsible online behavior have been truly eye-opening and valuable to all of us. Sir, we are especially grateful that despite your demanding responsibilities, you have graciously accepted our invitation to be the chief guest for the momentous occasion, thereby enriching our event with the distinguished presence. I would like to take this opportunity to acknowledge the vision and leadership of Sri T. Jayasiran IDS, Comptroller of Defence Efforts, for his constant help and guidance which has created a source of energy within us. Sir, on behalf of CDS Chennai, we extend our heartfelt gratitude for the esteemed honor of inviting the highest dignitary in the civil services, respected DGP sir, which is a hallmark of our grand plan. Furthermore, your dedication in honoring our esteemed defense pencils today, who are beneficiaries of the Coffee Controller program, where grievance are heard every Monday and immediate solutions are provided on fast-track basis for long-pending pension entitlements, exemplifies your unwavering commitment to their welfare. An event of these dimensions cannot happen overnight. The wheels start rolling months in advance.